Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me. Okay, once again, it's time to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And this episode, actually, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., sorry, you gotta remember this, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., titled Ghost Rider. Season 4, Episode 6. Pretty fun episode, I would like to say, because honestly, every time I see Ghost Rider, I just like, it's like puts a smile on my face. He's just a cool character. And this episode was basically about the origin story of how he actually became Ghost Rider. And we also got the the backstory of how the scientist team, how they got their hands on that magical book and how they all became mad with power, and one of them decides he wants to basically control it all for himself, and we get to that in a moment. Now, like I said, when I talk about the Ghost Rider, flashbacks, like I said, I don't know exactly how true to this is to the comics, but I really dug it a lot. It was so cool because you got to see his, Ghost Rider Robbie and his younger brother walking, and he's basically out of school. He likes fixing cars. He likes going to street races and doing his thing, and of course he's on his way to a street race, and looks like a rival gang decides to take him out. And his brother gets shot. He gets shot as well. The car flips. He gets flown out of the car, and he hits the pavement, and literally he dies. But before he literally dies and hits the ground, he makes a promise. He begs somebody, either God or whoever who listens to him, to save his brother's life, and let him be spared. And I guess the devil answered the call, because you do see the devil. Well, you don't see, obviously, the devil, because obviously, religious problems with that. That would probably be religious issues. And of course, this is Disney, and they won't do that. So they bring in the form of Ghost Rider. Put the devil into a Ghost Rider look now. Before I continue, there are little things out there, people saying that, oh my god, is this the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider? Because is he now a part of this? Perhaps. I also read one comment when some guy was like, oh my god, Nicolas Cage is coming back. No, let me stop you right there, because first of all, I like Nicolas Cage, he's awesome as Ghost Rider, but that was Sony. It no longer exists with that movie. This is a new Ghost Rider, so they're going to do the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider with the bike, and obviously the Daredevil stuff. It's going to be a different kind of Johnny Blaze. So, it may have been him, it may have been the devil. Who knows? But I'm not ruling out eventually we'll see him. Maybe that version will get a Netflix show, because obviously a lot of people want, Ghost Rider to get his own Netflix show. I don't personally want it to go to Netflix because he's already in the Marvel Universe, so there's no point. Because you put him in Netflix, we're never going to see him again. Okay? There's a smaller chance of him popping into a future Marvel movie than, say, maybe Daredevil or Jessica Jones. Obviously, those characters, will probably never see them team up with the Iron Mans and the Captain Americas. But Ghost Rider, possibility, because his world literally talks about the Avengers and all that stuff more than Hell's Kitchen that talks about the Avengers. I mean, they talk about them, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But moving on. Like I said, that was so cool to see that, and him getting his powers, and like I said. So, and also they also had problems too, because you have the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. going in to Agent Coulson's flying ship, and of course, he's an Inhuman himself, and he orders Coulson to hand over the Inhumans, basically him and the Inhuman, and of course the unknown person, which is Ghost Rider. And like I said, it was a fun episode. Got to see Ghost Rider kick some butt. Basically, he wiped out that ghost problem that they had. That girl ghost. She's gone now. And then you find out near at the end was that Robbie's uncle, who they had to try to get out of prison because they were going to try to kill him. The ghost was going to try to kill him. And you find out he's basically the bad guy the entire time. He wanted the power for all himself, and he basically went into a chamber, and now he's got powers. Now, either he's an Inhuman or he's completely something else. We have to wait till November 29th now. Yeah, well, what can you do? Like I said, fun episode. I liked this episode a lot. was fun. One major problem with this episode, I'm starting to get really tired of hearing it, but it just bothers me every time they keep mentioning it. Every time they keep asking Coulson, whoever, who is this guy? He keeps mentioning, his name is Robbie, he's not an Inhuman, and they keep suggesting that he is an Inhuman. He's not an Inhuman, people. I just don't get that. Also, they try to, throw out the window the whole theory of the devil and la da 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 giving him powers. It goes to my mind, just thinking, okay, you guys don't believe in the devil, it's fine, whatever. But so how do you guys believe in aliens and Thors and guys who get frozen and become Captain Americas and super green guys? But yet you don't believe in the devil. Whatever, I just find that annoying. So hopefully in the next couple thousand episodes coming up, I just don't want to keep hearing them throwing out that, scenario of how he became what he is because of that. It just gets boring. It's just move on. He's not an Inhuman. Get it, got it, good, move on. And obviously, who's gonna stop Ghost Rider? But the director, obviously he's got superhuman strength. It's pretty interesting. He tried to take out Ghost Rider himself in a little cool fight, but he got his butt whooped. So, there's that. Like I said, fun episode. Now we got a bigger problem now with this whole episode. This, Robbie's uncle now being what he is at the end of it. So, and it looks like he's got that dark matter that they had. I don't know if you guys seen Agent Carter. Good show. Wish they continue it. But in that show, they were dealing with some kind of black ooze. It kind of looked like the Venom suit, but way different. And, they were dealing with that. People absorbing it and be able to control it. It could be that, but I don't know. I'm just taking guesses here. But like I said, we have to wait till November 29th to find out. So, yeah, there you go. So, if you haven't seen it, catch up now because you have plenty of time. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And stay tuned for the next one. Thank you and have a good day.